Hey there, hey there, hey there, welcome to the studio. So, if you were around last week, I believe it was Tuesday night, Wednesday night, sometime in there, there was a special broadcast by me, unbeknownst to me, that went out of some magnolias that I painted. I think the painting turned out great. You can hang around and watch the video later to decide for yourself, but it was a surprise for me because I thought I hit record on the computer and I hit stream. When I stopped and thought that I was done, I looked for my video. I couldn't find it. I went to bed. I was all disappointed that perhaps I hadn't hit record, but I did. Well, I kind of did. I woke up and I had 100 and whatever views on the video, and a whole list of emails from YouTube saying there's a copyright problem with your video. Well, I didn't mean to broadcast that video. I had the radio playing in the background, and it's all cleared up now. But I've got my video back. I want to take a couple of minutes to edit it and give it back to you, and hopefully you'll have a nice video of me painting a magnolia to view. Like I said, I think it turned out great. You decide. Let's get onto the video. Enough of me yammering. Here we go. Okay, so here we are, and I just want to show you what utensils I'm using, or what brushes I'm using. Anyways, these are the silver black velvet brushes I'm going to be using in here. I'm going to be using the new palette of paint that I put together. I'm going to go through these individually, but we're going to be focusing mainly on the reds that I use. Starting at the top, it's turquoise, phthalo blue, ultramarine blue, cobalt blue, cerulean blue, cobalt green, phthalo green, olive green, azo green, sepia neutral, and Payne's gray right across the top. In the bottom row, it's cobalt violet, maroon perylene, permanent alizarin crimson, pyrrole red, quinacridone rose, burnt umber, azo orange, gamboge, hansa yellow, and yellow ochre. Now I tell you all of those, and we're probably only going to use half of those if we're lucky. Let me tell you what my general plan is here. I can't tell you exactly what I'm doing as I go along. To tell you the truth, I haven't looked at this since I recorded it last week, but I can tell you what my thought process is as I'm doing this. So I want to do this a little bit more wet into wet, and as I'm doing it, I want to make sure that I get in some darker values along with the lighter values, which means in many instances I'm going to be wetting the purplish, reddish part of these magnolias and then adding in some color. In other instances, as I'm doing now, I'm just going to be adding the color straight, allowing that to wet the paper for me, and then going back in to add a bit of color, a darker color to it. And I'm hoping in that way I'll save myself one step so that I don't have to go back and continually add layer upon layer upon layer to try to darken the values up. Now I will have to go back and add darker value to plenty of these petals as we go along. There's no getting around that, but I think I can hedge my bets and do a fair bit of this shadowing or darkening of value in step one. And so that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to focus at first on the purples, or the reddish color in there, in these petals anyways. Then I'll move on to the greens, and I end up leaving the background white in this, as you can see, or if you've seen it before. But I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to let the movie play a little bit. I'll put some music on, and when something comes up in the video that I feel is important enough that I need to talk about, then I'm going to stop the video and jump in. Okay, so it didn't take me long to stop the video to jump in here. Now these 3 little petals all wrapped up together gave me more trouble than I really thought they were going to. They're so thin and so slight, and I needed to make some kind of a gradient from the outside to the inside of them, almost being white on the inside of that petal or where they touch. It just gave me fits, and you'll see I go back to that time and time and time again. I got just a little bit blurry here. I think that is my broadcast up to the internet. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe it's focus on the camera, but a little bit blurry here. It's going to snap back into focus real soon. Okay, right here, I'm trying to add some dark values to this petal right in front. I want the middle of this petal to be nice and light. I want the outside to be nice and dark. I want it to look like it's this nice round thing. So I'm just adding a lot of dark values here and sweeping away any paint that's in the center of this leaf. this point in my painting, I'm thinking about what I want to do with the white or the very light part of these petals. If I leave it white, I've got to do something with the background. If I put a very light color on, it might be just enough to set it off from the white, and I won't have to paint anything on the white behind it. I really like the starkness of the white in the background, and everything in the foreground kind of colored a little bit. What it does is it reminds me of the old Audubon Society paintings. I don't know if it's going to work here. I think it does, but I need to get the colors just dark enough so that they stand out from the white in the back, but not so dark that I lose the big color definition, or the big color difference between the white and the red. Okay, I've basically got everything painted. What I want to do is come back and darken up those light colors just a very small amount where they're in a deeper shadow. So I'm going to go through and just add a little bit of my purple-ish color to give bits and pieces of this a bit more definition. And here you go. We're just about done adding a couple of veins into the outside of this. I hope you enjoyed seeing me paint this magnolia tonight. I had a great time painting it, even though it went up. It will be up on YouTube twice. Like I said, I had a great time painting it. I hope you guys had a great time watching it. I hope you give something like this a try. I'm sure you can do it. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.